Hey there out there, Chef Jerome Judge here, aka Chef Big Head. Welcome to another episode of Recipes Off the Rails. I have gone ahead and decided to smoke these potatoes before we jump into this potato and wild mushroom gratin, just because I got a new smoker and I'm whimsical. Alright, so we are back. Now, why am I not using a mandolin or a food processor? Well, because I have a small food processor and I do not own a mandolin. However, think you can slice a potato that thin? How about that thin? Alright, moving quickly. Let's get this in a container. We can go ahead and put in a sort of an airtight container, because we're going to move quickly. It's not going to be out long. If you want to put them in water, go ahead. But I smoke these potatoes, and I don't want to rinse an ounce of flavor off of them, okay? Alright. Now, mushrooms and onions. Let's go ahead and knock out our onions first. Very, very thin, okay?
Alright, in the meantime, take 1.5 cups of heavy cream and about 1/2 cup of skim milk, salt and pepper, and a big hunk of butter, and bring that to a low simmer. And if you want to get fancy, you can add my favorite mustard on the planet, French style Pomerade mustard.
Okay, time for the shrooms. Now, we get those shaved onions, those go in first. Pepper and salt, a couple of quick turns and a couple of steel ferns. Now, right in afterwards, shrooms. Alright, so on the other side, as you can hear the mushrooms and onions sizzling away, you need to go ahead and dope up this cream and butter mixture. So
1 teaspoon of onion powder and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and about a teaspoon of some powdered Parmesan cheese. 1/2 teaspoon of fresh rosemary, sage, and thyme each.
alright, so from here, I've got the heat turned way down low.
Add 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce and 1/2 teaspoon of the stinky yet delicious, everybody's favorite fish sauce.
Okay, so here's where this recipe goes from sublime to ridiculous. All that richness already that's in there with butter and heavy cream, we are going to go ahead and add just about 1/2 cup of some of that beautiful fresh chicken stock that we literally just made, and now 1 tablespoon of this sour cream. And now we're ready to build this ridiculous, delicious, completely unhealthy, who gives a crap, it's Christmas time, potato gratin. Party people. So here's our cool cream mixture. Shove them in here. Get them inside that cream mix. Who's with me? Can I get an amen? I didn't hear it. Alright, some more pre-prep work. Find your pan. I'm going to use this as basically, I measured it, it's a 9.5 by 9.5, which I'm told is the perfect size. Alright, are you seeing this? Good.
Now crisscross your second set of paper. so that all four corners and all four edges are covered. All right, the cheeses. We've got Irish cheddar, smoked Gouda, a couple of pre-shredded, and
yeah, I hear you. You're not getting any of this. I know. It's Christmas time, and it's Christmas dinner, so let it go, people. All right, finally, we arrive at the layering process. So, these spuds are nice and soaked. Now, you want to try to do your best here to get them on a flat kind of level. Put them apart. Don't have to be specific or perfect, but the less 2, 3, or 4 you have sitting on top of each other, the more evenly this is going to cook from here. Mushrooms, onion mix. Doesn't have to be a complete and utter coverage. Now, yeah, don't crush it. It doesn't need much cheese. It's all going to bake together. Are you with me? Tap and dance. I know. I'm at a great place, and you can be too.
place a similar, if not smaller sized pan right on top to compress for about 30 minutes.
Next, into a preheated oven, 350, for about an hour and a half to start. All right, 2 hours later, it's bubbling underneath there.
Now from here, you could peel off the top, drop it on the buffet table at your Christmas party, and let them have at it. But we're going not only off the rails, but upscale. This dish is commonly referred to as potatoes pave. I think you're really going to like it.
All right, this long, arduous process, this long national nightmare is almost over. It should pretty much just lift out. Now, if I've done anything right, that's exactly what will happen. Here we go. Oh, looky there. And again now, these layers of parchment paper should peel right back as they do.
Oh, good Lord, how many are you feeding? I know it's a lot. What I'm going to do with these individual squares is wrap them in plastic, then foil. Then I'm going to put them in airtight Ziploc bags, and I'm going to freeze each brick. Sift about a cup or so of flour, and then season it with salt and pepper. Add your oil to a hot pan, and then drop in your butter, about a tablespoon's worth. Now lightly dust all 6 sides, very lightly.
Straight down first.
And drop it in for the sear.
Now, as we're browning on the side, I pulled out one of my compound butters. This is a sage chipotle butter. Just going to top that on top when we're done, okay?
Alright, at this point, you can put it on a tray in the oven at like 350 for about 20 minutes to finish it off. Okay, peeps, time to head on over to YouTube, type in the Bloated Chef LLC, click on that little like button, drop me a hashtag, but most important, click on that little red subscribe button. Peace and love.